The number 2 overall pick by the Golden State Warriors is presented by Manscaped. Head over to manscaped.com/chat. Yeah, right there at the bottom of the screen to save 20% off and get free shipping on all of their great products. And with that number 2 overall pick, Jimmy, Golden State has taken James Wiseman, the center, out of Memphis.
Listen, this definitely fills a need. They needed a big man. They needed someone in the middle. Kevon Looney, Marquise Chris, those were not the long-term answers for Golden State. Now, while I don't have James Wiseman as my best big man on the board, I think he fills a lot of needs for this Warriors team. Now, in light of the Klay Thompson news, I kind of thought they might go guard here, but this still makes a lot of sense, being able to go with a big man and slot him in at the starting 5 position right away, and he can be a pick-and-roll kind of guy for Golden State with Stephen Curry, and also whoever else they decide to play at the guard. So I like the pick. I think it's a safe pick. I don't think it is necessarily he's going to bust. I think he is going to play a role in Golden State. Probably should start right away. But also, he might take a little bit of time to develop as well. He's not all the way there yet. He hasn't reached his ceiling. And that's good for Golden State because now they do have a youth movement. Look, Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, James Wiseman. And hopefully they get Klay Thompson back at some point. That's a bright future for the Warriors, and they have definitely filled a hole in the middle with James Wiseman, although he only played 3 games at Memphis after that
How
suspension.
concerning is that for you?
Listen, the intangibles are there. 7'1", 235, a huge wingspan, and that is honestly all that matters at the end of the day with this kind of guy. He moves well. He proved that he could play against college-level competition. I think he'll be just fine, even though he only played 3 games. I still think Onyeka Okongwu is a better big man in the NBA next year, but I think Wiseman will definitely pay off and was worthy of this 2nd overall pick.
As mentioned, today's pick is brought to you by Manscaped. Head over to manscaped.com/chat and use the promo or use that link to save you 20% off and get free shipping on all of their great products, including the Lawnmower 3.0. It's the single best men's grooming tool out there. I can personally attest to how great it is, as can Jimmy's girl. Go check it out, manscaped.com/chat. Get 20% off and free shipping when you use that link. It's a fantastic product, Jimmy.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, we're going to be doing a giveaway thanks to Manscaped as well. So go over to @ChatSports on Twitter, retweet the pinned tweet on our profile, and Manscaped and ChatSports, we're going to hook you up. But if you don't get that giveaway, it's okay. You go to manscaped.com/chat. Now that giveaway, it's the perfect package. You're getting a $100 value literally for free. All you have to do is go to @ChatSports and retweet the pinned tweet on that profile. One more time, that's manscaped.com/chat. If you don't win the giveaway, that's 20% off plus free shipping. Great products. One more time, that Twitter account to go to for the giveaway @ChatSports.
And by the way, if you're watching on our Warriors channel, we're going to throw it over to Harrison Graham for some more analysis here at ChatSports or youtube.com/WarriorsTV.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jimmy. You guys keep up the great work. Harrison Graham here in Studio B, and we'll get back to the James Wiseman pick in just a second, but the news dropping just minutes before the NBA draft, Klay Thompson has apparently suffered what seems to be a major lower leg injury. This is obviously a big concern. We thought maybe that the Warriors would actually decide to take a wing/guard to help replace Thompson because there's chatter it could be a torn Achilles. Obviously, he did not play at all last year as he dealt with that torn ACL that he suffered in the 2019 NBA Finals. This is not good for Golden State, who kind of, let's be honest, tanked last season away with Thompson hurt, Steph Curry missing most of the season, and with the idea of coming back this year and getting ready to make a push for another title run. That's going to be hard to do if Klay Thompson's injury is as serious as it appears to be. Look, you still have Steph, you still have some of these other pieces, Draymond, Wiggins, you add James Wiseman to the mix, but if Klay Thompson is not available, and if it is indeed a torn Achilles or, dare I say, another torn ACL, he's going to miss another season here. Then all of a sudden, the next time he plays basketball at the earliest, he will have not played in over 2 years. That is very concerning to me. That is a big red flag if you are the Golden State Warriors. So go ahead and answer this question for me. How worried are you about Klay's injury? Scale it from 1 to 10. I'm at about a 20. This is not good. This is a bad situation. for the Golden State Warriors, and I have major concerns. So I'm at a 10. Like, it's not good for Golden State. So hopefully the news, we wake up tomorrow and it's better. But Klay Thompson being banged up, that is not a good thing for the Golden State Warriors. Something that is a good thing is the fact that they have a new big in town, and that is, of course, James Wiseman, the big that, if you guys remember, started his career at Memphis this past year, only played in 3 games before NCAA violations hit the University of Memphis and shut Wiseman down. He decided to opt out for the remainder of his college season to start training for the NBA draft. There was a lot of thoughts on where Wiseman could go in this draft. I know Jimmy Jimmy was not super high on James Wiseman overall, but he does have a high ceiling in those 3 games, averaged 20 points, pulled down 11 rebounds as well. So I think James Wiseman has a chance to be a solid big here. He can really run the floor, can protect the paint a little bit as well. So that is the direction the Golden State Warriors go here in round 1. But still, the news of the day around Klay Thompson is not good news for Golden State overall. But hopefully this pick of James Wiseman makes everybody feel a little bit better. What is your one-word reaction to the pick of James Wiseman? Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section. What is your one-word reaction of this pick? I'll say need. It fills a need. You needed a big. Kevon Looney was not going to be the answer there for the Golden State Warriors. I think Golden State did a good job of filling a need here by selecting James Wiseman at the center position. And I think that's he's going to fit very, very well. That's the one thing Golden State needed heading into this draft was a big. Well, that was before Klay Thompson's apparent injury. Hopefully that ends up playing well. We'll keep Klay in the starting 5 for now until we know more. But Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Wiggins, Draymond Green, and James Wiseman. I think this is a fun starting 5 that can compete in the NBA. Even without Klay, I think this is a Golden State Warriors team that can get back into the playoff mix next year. As soon as this next season, which is going to start very, very soon, by the way. So I think that you got to be feeling pretty good overall, even if Klay Thompson isn't a part of things. Obviously, the difference in not having Klay would be the difference in a championship caliber roster, so we'll wait and see there. But Wiseman, again, 7'1", wingspan of 7'6", so he really has major upside on both ends of the floor. He's not going to shoot from the big position, but he's an excellent finisher around the rim. He can block shots, needs to bulk up a bit and become a stronger defender in the NBA, but I do think James Wiseman is a good selection here overall for the Golden State Warriors, and I think that he will offer a little bit of something on both ends. He's a bit of a developmental guy. Remember, only played 3 games in college, so we will just have to wait and see where he fits overall. I will say Jimmy had him as his number 4 guy here. He wasn't as high, had him as his number 2 overall big coming into this NBA draft, but 19 years old, a lot of upside. I think James Wiseman can grow into his own and be a really good player for the Golden State Warriors. We'll just have to wait and see. I will say this: bigs take longer to develop than smalls and wings do, because small and wings, if they can shoot, they can play right away. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about James Wiseman and the Warriors. But I think this is an exciting pick. This is a guy that can pay dividends, especially down the road. Now, I want to ask you guys this question, and keep in mind the Klay Thompson injury. What seed will the Warriors get in the West this upcoming season? Let me know. Obviously, last season didn't make the playoffs, but they were used to being the number 1 seed and going to the NBA Finals. What seed will the Warriors get, assuming they make the playoff? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Remember, play-in tournament as well. So if you're in that top 10, you got a chance. Let me know. What seed do you think the Warriors will end up getting at the NBA draft? So some final thoughts here on James Wiseman, the pick here. High upside. We didn't get to see a lot of him in college, so I think it's going to take some time to develop. So if 10 games into his career, he's not, looking quite NBA ready, relax, take a deep breath. Everything is going to be just fine when it comes to James Wiseman and the Golden State Warriors. I think this is a player that down the road we'll be talking about as a major, major contributor for the Golden State Warriors. So stay tuned throughout the night, because we've got live draft coverage on Chat Sports, and you don't want to miss any of it. So make sure You are dialed in. Tom and Jimmy are anchoring our coverage over there, so go ahead and check that out. Join us over there at youtube.com/chatsportstv. We're breaking down every single pick, including the Warriors picks as well. If the Warriors make more major noise tonight, we will have a video for you guys here on Golden State Warriors today, so make sure you hit that sub button. But the link is in the description. Go check out our live NBA draft coverage on YouTube. Make sure you don't miss any of it this evening because we're going to break down every single pick.